I'm not looking down, bro. I'm looking shorty right in her eyes, bro, when I'm talking to her. A lot of y'all, when y'all talking to women, y'all like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, my name's Cry. Where you from? Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Like, you slow the fuck down, my nigga. When we approach the chick, I want y'all to have the mindset of, I'm approaching this woman to see if I like her, right? You're not trying to qualify yourself for her, bro. You're trying to see if she's qualified for you. If you're really working on yourself, if you're working on your mindset, working on your finances, have a relationship with God, stand on morals and principles, have looks matched, right? Got your wardrobe together, got some nice colognes, bro. If you've done all these things, bro, and a woman rejects you, that's her loss, dog. If a woman don't like me, she got bad taste, bro. That's the mindset you gotta have. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. Today we got a good one, as you can see, man. How to approach women, right? And this is kind of self-explanatory to me. This was never hard for me to approach women, to speak to women. But I know that, for some young men, older men, it may be, an area where you're not the most strong. So I'm going to give y'all some game today, man. And y'all probably wonder, why the fuck do you got 0 up here? Because we're going to talk about pre-approach. Before you even approach a chick, bro, it's certain things that have to be done. Certain things that have to be initiated, right? So let's start off with cold approach. If you want a cold approach, that's fine, fellas. If you don't know what cold approach is basically when you walk into a grocery store and a chick is looking at what food she want to get and you just go up to her and talk to her. Or you in a club, a girl's at the bar, you just walk up to her and talk to her. Or a girl is, maybe you at the gym, she in between a set and you just walk up to her and talk to her, right? She didn't see you, she hasn't spoken to you before, she hasn't made eye contact with you, she has no idea who you are. That's all cold approaching is just basically approaching a woman that has no idea who you are. If you want to do that, all of these steps that I'm going to go through today are still valid. But I do not recommend doing that, especially leaning on that to be your number one source of talking to women or approaching women. I'm all about choosing signals, right? So that is the second part of the pre-approach, right? What are choosing signals? Choosing signals are basically, fellas, when a woman shows interest in you with her body language, right? Or with her language, right? It's just she shows pre-interest or she is open to speak to you, right? Or she is semi-interested in you, anything along those lines. This can vary depending on the environment. At the gym, this could look like she makes eye contact with you more than once, or she keeps walking around in your vicinity. At a bar, it could be maybe she came to sit next to you or keeps walking around in your vicinity, or maybe her friend comes up and talks to you, right? Bookstore, you know what I'm saying? If she give you the double take, right? These are all choosing signals, right? When you receive choosing signals, that's when I recommend you follow through with these four to 5 steps that I'm gonna go through today, right? So I'm all about choosing signals. If you are gonna approach a chick, she gotta be giving me some type of choosing signals, period, right? And I'm gonna be honest, fellas, me personally, I don't cold approach or really go off choosing signals, right? Me personally, women approach me, right? But I spoke on this before. That takes a tremendous amount of work and a tremendous amount of I don't give a fuck to get to. A lot of y'all aren't at that level yet, which is fine, right? But eventually, man, you want to work on yourself so much financially, looks max, have your physique right, have your mindset right, where it's at the point, fellas, if a chick approach me, bro, it's not necessarily I'm the catch, right? But her life is going to improve tremendously coming into my life. Right? I'm going to up her to another level in all areas, right? And I know that I'm not a regular nigga. Like, she can't get me she can't just find a nigga like me anywhere she go, right? But that mindset came with a lot of work. I wasn't always like that, right? I had to put in a tremendous amount of work to become the man that I am, right? So I really don't cold approach or go off choosing signals. One, I'm in a relationship. Two, even when I wasn't, that's just not what I do, right? Every woman from probably 2022 until now has approached me in some way, shape, or form, right? But that's neither here nor there, man. Let's get right into it. The first thing, fellas, you want to do, once you got the choosing signals, right? You're going to break the ice. Fellas, this can be a variety of things, man, depending on where you are, right? So let's say that you're at the gym. You can say, let's say she got a tattoo, and you could be like, dang, I see you got that tat. Did it hurt? Right? Or she doing a tough exercise. You could be like, damn, man, I ain't hit them in a minute, man. You new here or something? I've never seen you up here before. Something smooth, right? Say that you at a bar, right? You could just, sometimes fellas, you can introduce yourself, right? You could just be, hey, my name's Cry, how you doing? Right? Sometimes you can do that. You can introduce yourself. It can be something that she's doing, right? It could be something about the environment. One of my favorite icebreakers is after you introduce yourself, just ask her where she's from. Where a girl is from can open up so many things, right? Because she gonna tell you where she's from. You could say rather you been out there. You could say where you from. You can ask her about that area if you've never been there. If you have been there, you could talk about, oh yeah, I used to X, Y, and Z in that area. Where you from is kind of is the ultimate icebreaker to me after you introduce yourself, fellas. So you want to break the ice. Break the ice is not leading with the compliment. I'm not walking up to her like, hey, you're so beautiful. No. Fellas, we're never leading with compliments. That's one thing we're never ever doing. Fellas, when you approach a woman, even if she is attractive, even if she does seem like your type from a physical standpoint, we have to see if we even like her, fellas. That's the mindset you got to have, right? This girl could be beautiful as can be, but could be a devil worshiper. This girl could be as beautiful as it could be, but could be a narcissist. This girl could be as beautiful as can be, but have a deep ass voice. Anything, fellas. So when we approach the chick, I want you to have the mindset of, I'm approaching this woman to see if I like her, right? You're not trying to qualify yourself for her, bro. You're trying to see if she's qualified for you. Always, fellas. So we're not leading with compliments when we break the ice. We saying something very small to start conversation, bro. It's very simple. As far as the conversation goes, you're gonna ask questions based off her answers. One thing you have to understand about, and this isn't just about approaching women, this is communication in general, whether it's friendships, business, networking, women. People are obsessed with themselves. People love talking about themselves. When you take a group picture, right, what's the first thing you look at? Yourself. You're not looking at nobody else in the fucking pic. You're looking at yourself to see how you look. That's how people are on a day-to-day basis, right? Like everybody is in their own world, right? So when you asking her where she's from, when you getting to know her, when you speaking to her, you want to ask questions to get her talking, right? When women are open books, right? So 90% of the time they're gonna, if you ask them something, they're gonna be honest, bro. I never met a woman that was like, why you asking me that? Right? Unless you ask her some crazy ass shit. But women love to talk, bro, especially about themselves, right? So when she's answering your questions, bro, continue to ask questions based on her answers. I'm gonna try to give you guys an example, right? So let's say I approach a chick, how you doing? My name is Cry, what's your name? My name's Rebecca, right? I said, Rebecca, you know what I'm saying? Where you from? Oh, I'm from Utah. Oh, I've never been to Utah, you know what I'm saying? How is it out there? He was like, oh, it's a lot different than out here. I'll be like, damn, so what made you move to Texas? He was like, really, the fitness environment, blah, 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 blah. I'll be like, oh, okay. So like, are you an influencer or you just trained? And then she gonna get to talking about bodybuilding, talking about her being an influencer, talking about shit she like. That's just a minor example, fellas, right? But you want to build off that to the point where she's doing most of the talking and you're not, bro. You have to be an active listener, right? Don't just be, while she's talking, looking like, damn, she bad as fuck, or damn, thinking about what you gonna say. Really be an active listener, bro. Just relax, listen to what she's saying, and ask questions based off that, bro. It's very simple. Number 3, and this is not talked about enough in this space, is body language and eye contact. Right? Fellas, when you are speaking with the girl, right? When it's your turn to speak, I'm not looking over here. I'm not slouched over, right? I'm not looking down, bro. I'm looking shorty right in her eyes, bro, when I'm talking to her, right? What you have to understand is that most women can't hold eye contact, bro, especially if you're an attractive guy. It like makes them nervous. It gives them butterflies. Like they just can't do it, bro, right? It's just women. It's like a feminine thing, right? As a masculine man, bro, I'm holding frame. I'm holding contact. I'm looking you right in your eyes when I'm talking to you. Oh, yeah, that's what's up, man. So what made you come here? For real? Like I'm not breaking frame, right? Look how my body is straight up. I'm holding frame. I'm confident, bro. Your body language is everything. Your body language is gonna say everything about you before you even say anything, right? If a man walks into the room and he's hunched over, he's looking down, what does that subconsciously say? That says he's unconfident, he's insecure, maybe he lacks people skills, right? Maybe he's depressed. Maybe the nigga is nuts, right? But if a nigga walks in head high, right? That nigga look like his shit don't stink. He confident, bro. He got an aura, bro. He look good, right? You know what I'm saying? Those are all subconscious traits of your body language. So body language is very important. We're maintaining eye contact, right? We're not looking down. We're not looking away, bro. We looking shorty right in her eyes, bro. This is where I know a lot of y'all not doing this, bro. I'm looking shorty right in her eyes, right in her soul. That's extremely important, fellas. Number 4, this is extremely important. Basically, tone and speed of your communication, right? Fellas, I'm not talking to a chick how I'm talking to y'all right now. I'm not talking my voice is still deep, but it's a little up pitched and it has more trajectory. I'm not speaking like that. Everything is gonna be very low, monotone, and smooth and slow. Right? A lot of y'all, when y'all talking to women, y'all like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, my name's Cry. Where you from? Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Like, you slow the fuck down, my nigga. Hey, how you doing? My name's Cry. What's your name? Okay. I never seen you here before, you know what I'm saying? Where you from? Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'm from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? You ever been to Cleveland? Very smooth, very monotone, right? A lot of y'all saying, oh, Cry, you try to change your voice to sound seductive, bro. If I'm being honest, bro, that's really how I talk. I used to do music. I naturally have a smooth voice, right? That's really how I talk if I'm not doing a fucking presentation, right? I promise you, right? So whatever your normal voice is, go a tone, go a fucking level lower, right? You want your voice to be low and slow the fuck down. You don't have to talk super, super fast. Right? Everything has to be very smooth and slow, right? The slower your communication is, the more confident you seem, right? If you just say, if she answer your question, you're like, oh yeah? Well, what made you do that? What made you come to this gym? Right? Or what made you come to this bar? Right? Like like you're doing too much, bro. Just slow the fuck down, bro, with the speed that you're talking. Well, it was nice meeting you, man. Hopefully I'll see you around. Very smooth, very slow, right? That is very important, fellas. Number 5, we got the close, right? Y'all done had a conversation. Now it's time to close the conversation, right? That's one thing too, fellas. I don't really want to be talking to a girl unless the chemistry is just that crazy and she just is a good conversator and like her choosing signals were insane. Like she's extremely interested and she's very engaging in the conversation. Then the time frame doesn't matter. But typically, fellas, I would keep this under 5 minutes, right? And the reason being is because I want to create some type of mystery. I don't want to be telling you my life story when you meet me, right? I want you to have something to look forward to, right? And vice versa. I want to have something to look forward to about you, right? So I would keep this lower than 5 minutes, right? And it all depends, fellas. You know, if you want to take the shorty on a date off rip, you can be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We should hang out. You know what I'm saying? What's your schedule looking like next weekend? Right? Something along those lines, right? Me personally, it's been times where I've done that, but me personally, I'm not really too thirsty to set up a date off rip. But if you are, that's fine. Me personally, I don't. Me personally, I always say, hey, well, it was nice speaking with you. What's your name? Confirm her name, tell her my name, and say, let me give you my number, right? And I'm going to tell you why. You already approached her, right, fellas? Even though she gave you choosing signals or maybe you cold approach, you approached her, right? So the reason I say, let me give you my number instead of let me get your number is because, fellas, one thing you have to understand about women, me giving her my number, right? Now the ball is in her court, right? Now she has to show if she's interested. If she's interested in me, she's gonna text me. If she's not interested in me, she's not gonna text me. Versus if I have her number, right? I already approached her. She knows I'm gonna text her. I already showed that I'm interested, right? But now I put the ball in her court. Right now it's like, okay, you got to text me, right? I need to see if this conversation was appealing to you. If you want to take it a step further, right? So I'm always be like, okay, let me give you my number, right? That's cool. Sometimes, you know, you can give your Instagram. A lot of people have issues with that. I don't really see an issue with that if your Instagram is up to par. Like let me put it like this. Like if you meet a chick at a grocery store and you like got on a jumpsuit, like you still look presentable, but you don't look your best, and you at the closing stage and you, instead of the number, you give your Instagram, and your Instagram is reflective of you looking better. Like you look more presentable on your Instagram. Like you have interesting things on your Instagram. You attractive. Maybe you in the gym. You got your physique on there. Anything that would entice her interest more from a physical appearance standpoint. Then I recommend giving the Instagram, because that's gonna do nothing but boost you up a little more, right? Make her a little bit more interested. If you have some status within Instagram, like it don't even have to be about followers. If your Instagram page is just appealing, if you take nice pictures, that could be a tool for you, right? If it's not, just be like, hey, let me give you my number. Boom. Now, something that's not on here is dealing with rejection, right? Fellas, rejection is not the end of the world, man. It's not the end of the world. If a woman rejects you, bro, that's a blessing, bro. You only want, I said this before, I'll say it again. It's not the topic of this video, but you only want to deal with women who are highly interested in you, right? Who have genuine interests, right? So if a woman rejects you, fellas, that is a blessing, bro. You don't never want to be chasing a woman, trying to make a woman like you, bro. Fellas, the experience between a woman that is genuinely interested in you and a woman that is not genuinely interested in you, and you chase and you have to convince, the experience of dating, of courting, of love, of a relationship is night and day. I'm telling you from experience, fellas. I've been the nigga chasing women, and I've been the women approach. I've been both, right? I'm not coming to you from a place like I ain't never chased no chicks. I've chased chicks, bro. I wasn't always that guy, right? But the experience of dealing with a woman who is so interested in you versus a woman who you're so interested in, and maybe she likes you, maybe she doesn't, is night and day, right? So if a woman rejects you, fellas, if you get to this close and she says, nah, I'm cool, it's whatever, bro. It's a billion women in the world, bro. Right? You got to think, if you're really working on yourself, if you're working on your mindset, working on your finances, have a relationship with God, stand on morals and principles, right? You know what I'm saying? Have looks matched, right? Got your wardrobe together, got some nice colognes, bro. If you've done all these things, bro, and a woman rejects you, that's her loss, dog. If a woman don't like me, she got bad taste, bro. That's the mindset you got to have. If you're working on yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't take rejection to the heart, bro. Ain't nobody 100% from the field, dog. Right? Ain't nobody 100% from the field, bro. Nobody, right? So don't take that to heart, bro. And sometimes no don't mean no. It just mean not right now. You might see shorty again 30 days from now, 2 weeks from now, and she might come back and start talking to you again, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't take no to heart, bro. It's only... First of all, you got to think of it like this. You went up to the girl and you spoke to her, right? A lot of niggas don't do that. A lot of men are scared to do that. So you already are in the 10th percentile of men, right? And if it didn't go the way you wanted to, you gain the experience, bro. You only get better in the field, bro. You can't get better at talking to a wall, testing how to talk to women. You're only going to get better in the field talking to women. So don't take rejection to heart, bro. Right? I used to do that a lot early on too. Like I used to get down on myself if a chick said no. Bro, it's not the end of the world. One thing you got to understand, man, if all those things I just said, man, if you're a man of value and you're working on all of those things and you're at a certain level, bro, and she's giving you choosing signals, bro, you're not going to get rejected, bro. That's why I preach looks maxing so much. That's why I preach self-improvement so much, right? Because when you're that guy, bro, when you got that aura, that confidence, bro, that demeanor, bro, you're never gonna get rejected if she's giving you choosing signals. I promise you. I promise you. You're gonna be getting chose with your mouth closed, fellas. I promise you, right? One thing that I didn't mention that I want to cover real quick that's really part of this step right here, step 2. If you're asking her questions and she isn't asking you questions, like if you say, hey, like you be like, hey, shorty, what's your name? Right? And she don't ask you your name back, she's not interested, right? That's a way to see if she's interested. Even if she's giving you choosing signals, sometimes she might just want to look at you, right? But if you go to a girl and she's not asking you questions back, bro, she's not interested, bro, just leave the conversation right there, bro. Like, just walk away. Be like, okay, well, it was nice meeting you, and walk away, right? But that's the video for today, man. It's very simple, bro. Talking to women, bro, approach it like you talking, like, it's like, stop putting her on this pedestal, bro, and look at her at eye level, bro. Like, these women shit, pee, and bleed just like us, bro. These women get 12 periods a year. Bro, they're normal people, bro. No matter how beautiful she is, right? No matter how good she smells, no matter how fat that ass is, right? No matter what the case may be, whatever, how much designer she got on, bro, she is a regular woman, bro. She is a regular human being, bro. Right? So these are the 5 steps, man. And, you know, I want y'all to put these into motion. Put these to test, bro. Just start speaking to women and getting more comfortable talking to women. A lot of y'all aren't comfortable talking to women. Like, if you see a cashier at a grocery store, just speak and ask her, how's their day going, bro? Right? You walk into Walmart and the little greeters right there, the older ladies, just speak to the older lady, ask her how her day doing. Just get comfortable speaking to women, even if it's a woman that you're not trying to get, bro. And that'll work wonders for you as well, man. So that's the video for today. I love y'all. Peace.